Hey, I'm Delta. I made a world, and a whole game dev project exploded out of it. And now I want to share that world with you guys. Especially since our Kickstarter is on its way out soon. More on that later.
さてと
Today, I want to focus on showing you guys what we've already designed in terms of the characters, and a bit about the world they inhabit as well. Let's start with the world. I think a lot of people can agree with me that the art industry, among others, is a very frustrating place to have a stable career in the current environment. We as creatives are no strangers to ridiculous entry-level requirements and facing countless rejections that rival the worst gambling addict's lottery ticket pile. The world I made recreates that career chaos in a hyperpop multimedia style where characters appear in the form of stickers, origami, whatever. It's a mess. Just like how real life is a mess, but it can also be cool, beautiful, and vibrant. Ravenspeak Bay is modeled after a mix between sunny Los Angeles and beachside Brooklyn. This ended up being a very coastal America-coded world, so I apologize to my landlocked viewers who have yet to touch some ocean. Just know that I once also knew this pain since I was born in the Midwest. But that's just a quick overview of the setting. Like I said, this video is a bit more about our characters. We have a bunch of them already designed, so I'll just give you some more info on a few of the ones you can look forward to meeting in our demo, and a few that you won't see until our game is fully released. Let's start with the protagonist of Job App Sux, Rose. I've already covered a bit about her in my first devlog, but a bit more about her is that she loves nature, and this love is what led her into her career as an artist, of course with some additional influence of pop culture and local art. She seems like she's extremely done with everything because of the constant negativity that is being thrown her way from every angle of the art industry, from a constant feeling of being measured by metrics of likes and followers to being overly criticized by artists who do things a different way.
Look at me! Social media?
The only things keeping her sanity intact are her pets and her friends around her. Anyone else feel this way? Speaking of her pets, we have this extremely fuzzy ball over here named French Fry. He is an absolute menace and extremely goofy goober at the same time. Same can be said for many cats, I guess. Oh yeah, he's a cat, forgot to mention that. Matron Jo is Rose's mother, an origami senior manager girl boss that achieves high-level results, so she expects those around her to do the same. I wanted her design to be very tall and sharp to have her give off a very powerful and demanding aura. Even though she has all these characteristics that make her intimidating, she still somehow found a soft spot for Rose's father, Pyotr the Dad, a kind-hearted and simple glue man that is a carpenter by trade. Pyotr is far from the serious business type, but somehow still found a way to reach Matron Jo's heart. Also, paper plus glue equals sticker, which is what Rose is. Don't think too hard on that one. The last character from our demo I'll say a little bit about is Gabriella, or Gabby for short. I won't reveal too much now since her role is pretty straightforward, so you'll figure it out pretty quickly if you read any of our description of the game when the Kickstarter is out, or if you play the demo. Also, when that is out, Gabby is Rose's guardian angel and is a collage species, which, if you were wondering, character species is more just for funsies, and so far doesn't have a larger impact on the plot. I might change that down the line, but for now this is how it is. Her design is very eye-forward, as you can see. She has a wing-shaped jetpack on her back because real wings on a human is completely impractical, albeit cool looking. We kept the shapes and the concept of an angel and just modernized it a little bit to fit our funky, fresh world, to be or not to be afraid. I wanted to note that it's been a real labor of love to push this out while managing all the other insane responsibilities in our lives. I promise I'll introduce some more cool characters in a sec, but if you have any interest in this project at all, or you think my videos are alright, throw some engagement our way, likes, superscripts, whatever, go for your own preferred combo. Thank you, you're the best. Okay, so the most anticipated character of 2025, we have Mr. Cheese, rank number 1 rat thief in the world. Mr. Cheese is the Satoru Gojo of robbery in this world. He is a pixel sprite, and let's just say if he was in Despicable Me, Gru would have 0 minions, 0 heists, and 0 motion. Overall, he is a very mysterious character that doesn't say much nor appear much in the story, but when he's there, just know that he's supposed to be there, and it's all according to the heist plan. Finally, I'm going to give a quick intro into our big bad, the felt feline, Big Cat. He is the proud owner of Big Cat Biz Incorporated, BKB Inc. for short. Quick disclaimer, Big Cat and his company BKB have no affiliation with any real-life mega corporations, despite any potential similarities. Big Cat is very passionate in business and is constantly making sure that BKB is running smoothly. He's got ties all over, and even though BKB is primarily an entertainment company, they even have investments into fun stuff like military tech. How cool. How his story ties into Rose's journey will be something for y'all to discuss. That's all the characters for now. I just wanted to give you guys some stuff to look forward to. Our Kickstarter is coming out very soon, and our team is planning to release the Kickstarter on April 27th, 2025. It's crazy to see that we've already expanded our studio team here in Echo a little bit since my first devlog, and hopefully we'll continue to bring more of you along with us as well as we try to build an art space with our games that fosters a healthy and supportive creative community. I wanted to wrap this video saying that I made JAS for one main reason. Well, it's been fun designing characters, making content, and creative writing. I made this to connect with a specific group of people out in the world, specifically those that think that society has given up on them, their art doesn't matter, and they'll never make anything that others will perceive as beautiful. The existence of this visual novel alone is my stance against that notion. I hope by the time you've enjoyed the story, world, and characters I've set out in this game, you'll have a renewed spark to just put a little more time into that creative thing you've always wanted to get to. You don't have to be the greatest at something to make amazing art. You just need the desire to make it. That's all, guys. Let me know which characters you're looking forward to knowing more about, and I'll see you next time.